The seven-time world champion sits in his Ferrari, helmet off, staring at nothing. Sixth place again. Lewis Hamilton had just experienced what he called a terrible Spanish Grand Prix performance, watching his teammate Charles Leclerc drive away from him like he was standing still. This wasn't supposed to happen. When Hamilton shocked the world by leaving Mercedes for Ferrari, millions expected fireworks. Instead, they're witnessing something far more painful, the slow-motion unraveling of a legend. The man who dominated Formula One for over a decade is now apologizing to journalists, blaming himself for performances that leave everyone asking the same devastating question: is this the beginning of the end? But what happened in Spain revealed something far worse than just another bad weekend. Untelevised team radio from the Spanish Grand Prix revealed how Charles Leclerc pressured Ferrari into enforcing team orders on Lewis Hamilton. While fans watched Hamilton step aside for his younger teammate, they didn't hear the brutal reality unfolding on the radio. Leclerc had been pushing Ferrari, demanding they make the call to sacrifice Hamilton's race for his own championship ambitions. This wasn't just strategy. This was the moment Ferrari chose their future over their past. Hamilton, the most successful driver in Formula One history, reduced to a supporting actor in his own career. The irony cut deep. At Mercedes, Hamilton had been the undisputed number one. Now 9 races into his Ferrari dream, he was playing second fiddle to a driver who had never won a championship. But the team orders were just the surface of a much deeper crisis brewing within the legendary Italian team. Ferrari team principal Fred Vasseur admitted Hamilton had a significant drop in performance in the final part of the race. But the real story runs much deeper than a single bad stint. Ferrari's struggles appear dominated by their failure to get the car into the right setup window needed to deliver performance at both high and low speeds. For Hamilton, this technical chaos has become a nightmare he can't wake up from. Every weekend brings the same crushing pattern: hope followed by confusion, followed by disappointment. The SF-25, Ferrari's 2025 Challenger, was supposed to be Hamilton's weapon for an 8th championship. Instead, it's become his prison. One weekend the car feels perfect. The next, it's completely undrivable. Hamilton admitted his struggles would be painful for the rest of the 2025 season, but even he couldn't have predicted how personal this pain would become. The interview that followed Spain revealed everything. Hamilton blamed himself for the terrible performance, his voice hollow, his eyes empty. This wasn't the confident champion the world knew. This was a broken man questioning everything he believed about himself. Sky Sports' Rachel Brooks later revealed that Hamilton had apologized to her after the interview, embarrassed by how defeated he appeared on camera. For a driver who built his career on unshakable self-belief, this moment of vulnerability sent shockwaves through the sport. Hamilton admitted that lots of things were holding him back at Ferrari, but the most dangerous obstacle might be the one he can't see: the creeping doubt that was starting to poison everything he touched. The mental game that had carried him through 18 years of Formula One was beginning to crack, and everyone could see it. 9 races down, 15 to go. Hamilton sits 7th in the championship after 6 rounds and is yet to score a Grand Prix podium. David Croft remains convinced that Hamilton will return for 2026. But even that certainty feels fragile now. Every weekend that passes without improvement makes Hamilton's Ferrari move look less like a masterstroke and more like a career-ending mistake. The man who was supposed to bring Ferrari their first championship since 2007 is instead becoming a cautionary tale about legends who stayed too long. Canada looms as the moment of truth. 7 previous victories at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve should guarantee confidence. But nothing is guaranteed anymore in Hamilton's upside-down world. If Montreal can't save Hamilton's season, then perhaps nothing can. The dream that captivated Formula One is teetering on the edge of becoming a nightmare that no one, not Hamilton, not Ferrari, not the sport itself, will ever forget. The clock is ticking, and time is running out for one of the greatest drivers in motorsport history to prove that his story isn't over yet. This is the story we never wanted to see. Lewis Hamilton, the driver who redefined what was possible in Formula One, reduced to apologizing for performances that would have been unthinkable just months ago. But here's what makes this story so compelling. We're watching it unfold in real time. Every race weekend brings new evidence of either Hamilton's resurrection or his decline. Canada will be the moment everything becomes clear. Will we witness the return of the Hamilton we know, or will Montreal become the graveyard of his Ferrari dreams? One thing is certain, the sporting world is holding its breath, and the outcome will shape not just Hamilton's legacy, but the entire landscape of Formula One for years to come. The greatest driver of his generation stands at the crossroads of greatness and irrelevance, and none of us know which path he'll take. What do you think? Can Hamilton turn this nightmare around in Canada? Or is his Ferrari move the biggest mistake of his career? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Will Montreal be Hamilton's redemption or his final chapter? And if you're as gripped by this unfolding drama as we are, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, because we'll be covering every twist and turn as Hamilton fights for his Formula One life. The story isn't over yet, and you won't want to miss what happens next. Trust me, the next few weeks will determine everything we thought we knew about Lewis Hamilton and Ferrari. Don't let the algorithm decide if you see the conclusion to this incredible story.